the West, a proud and resilient conference. And now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using his legs, it's gains.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The Broncos churn out another first down. Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. Looks left and finds his target there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jones. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Broncos line up with a 1st and goal.
22.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Testing the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Come on, set.
And it's a direct snap. He'll pitch it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal.
Pace, 27.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Rams offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Trying to get the throw off, and he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Quick spin on the run.
Second down.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They're going to run it here. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it on a counter. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction.
Has a path to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Boise State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Rams looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Daly.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Rams come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Handing off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Time enough for one more play in the half. Back to throw. It's Nelson bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Broncos will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Returner looking to create better field position. What a stiff arm. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Gets the 1st and still running. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, The offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Rams will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Eludes a tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the point after attempt. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rams offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7.
That makes the score. Boise State 21, Colorado State 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. He'll hand it off. That tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. To throw, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 5. Third down coming up.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. Great cut there. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Gain of 8. Now a fourth down.
And the Broncos will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick. first down.
Hold offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The Broncos hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. And up inside, looking for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Nelson. Looking for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Rams looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and
the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4 4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Hand off to the single back. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff.